It's over. The Philadelphia Eagles have won Super Bowl 59.
Ready, down,
Hello? You play to win the game. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's the Playcall Sheet on a Monday. We got Monday Night Football going on. I'm Dale. We got Metal Watt in the house. What's going on, bro? Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
Oozing machismo, baby. We here. Playcall Sheet. Omaha.
All right. Also, Jake in the building. What's going on, Jake?
Just got off work, ready to get the hell out of here and have a great night with the fellas.
Love it. And Coach Lee in the house.
What's up, damn the damn deal, Dale?
All right.
Show some love.
Let's go. Yeah, man. So Monday Night Football starting off. They actually playing starters. We get a treat. How about that?
Treat on ESPN. You gotta get a treat. You know what I'm saying? We all can see tonight if you have, ESPN. So hopefully, the 1 or 2 possessions that these players get, starter wise, let them blossom.
Yeah, exactly. So, I forgot about this part. Hold on. Coach already did it. Good job, Coach. All right.
All right. That game, my guy Chase Brown scored a touchdown.
Yes.
My guy Chase Brown scored a touchdown.
Yes. And Jaden Daniels answered, and he scrambled and scored a touchdown. So 7-7, and they sent Burrow back out there again.
Got to. Baby. Let me tell you something. We know we're in preseason. We know we try to be cautious of the injuries and all. But this is football, man. Give the people what they came to see.
Absolutely.
At least for a little bit.
Absolutely. I honestly think they need to take this preseason football overseas and play all them games over there. Leave our regular season games alone.
That'll be wild. Like, share, subscribe, man. Tune in to our fabulous website, STWFsports.com, for all streaming platforms that you're able to get to. Tune in for the vibes and the energy. But turn up. You heard?
Oh, absolutely. We're about to cover some of the topics that are actually on the STWF Sports website. So definitely encouraging you guys to go there and check it out if you haven't already. And let me get everything all shared out to the family, and we get this thing going, baby.
Familiar, baby, the familiar.
So, all right. Let's do this thing, man. College football is kicking off this week. This is week 0. Week 0, baby. And I want to talk some Southland football, man. They're going to get this thing started after the game in Dublin. So right around noon or so, they'll be able to get started. This should be exciting to see football back on the team, meaningful football, right? Like we're looking at, preseason, we're looking at college, we're looking at practice plays and crap like that on the internet. So let's start off with the Southland Conference, man. In particular, let's look at Nichols versus what is it?
Nichols versus
Incarnate Word. There we go.
Cardinal.
Nichols versus Incarnate Word. It's going to be televised on ESPN2 at about noon Central. So check that out. But I asked, Bobby about Nichols, he's out there in Thibodeau. Well, this is happening. This is where the Manning Passing Academy is at this particular stadium here. So let's talk about the Colonels, man. In this season, they are feeling optimistic. They do have a first-year head coach. This is a former defensive coordinator of the program, Tommy Rybacki, and he served as an assistant many years, and Nichols and at different programs and everything like that. He's moved up the chain, so this is going to be his first year at the helm. The fans, they're not necessarily expecting like championship or bust kind of thing, but they know the rosters had a significant overhaul, but they are optimistic about the season. So we're going to see what happens when they get this thing started up against Incarnate Word. So, and of course, the first college football game is going to be in Ireland against Kansas State and Iowa State. So
this is the first college football game. We're not going to throw disrespect on it. And I hate that it's week 0. I hate that.
I mean, it's week 0.
Week 3. Week 3 or something, whatever. Week 1. But
it's the reverse Army-Navy week.
So the game's on ESPN2. So definitely tune into it. Nichols State, shout out to Bobby. He's been getting hot fire on this team. Team last year was 4-8 overall. There was 2-5 in the Southland Conference. You did mention Thomas Bairaki, who was first year head coach. They are returning a few guys though. They're returning Mike Brock, he's a running back. All-purpose yards last year. He did lead all freshmen in the conference in all-purpose yards. They are as well with Loveland, defensive lineman. First team All-Southern Conference last year, recording 46 tackles, as well as linebacker Jake DeMondo, who led the Southern with 9 sacks. It was a first team All-Southern selection, recording 41 tackles. So they're bringing some new people in. They're bringing some new as well. Deuce Hogan, who's a graduate, he's playing quarterback. He has stints at Kentucky and Iowa. Transferred from New Mexico State and is set to take over as the starting QB, as well as wide receiver Jordan Smith. Transfers as well from New Mexico State, so they bring a Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase bootleg over to this team. Like you said, they're not really trying to make no noise this year, but this is football. You're trying to turn things around.
You never know what can happen with a first-year coach, man. They can just catch fire, bro.
Absolutely. And they're gonna maybe the defense of approach is gonna probably be the same because he did hold reins to the defense. Yes. Wondering how the offense turns out. We always talk about how defensive coaches may not be great offensive coaches, but let's see how it goes. You got some guys coming back, and you got some experience over there at the QB position. Played at some prime conferences, played some prime competition. So let's see how Nichols goes in against Incarnate Wood. Sounds like a jail school to me. It's gonna be a rugged game, I guess.
Oh, breaking news! JD5 running off to the locker room, so he's been replaced by Josh Johnson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Out there though, right?
Yeah. Hey, listen here. I said be out there. I mean, how you run out? He was running for a tackle. We got hit. Let's see what happened. We ain't weak, so we'll give you updates on JD5 as soon as we can. And
I mean, yeah, he did run in for a touchdown, but like I don't know. Look, he ran in on his own power. It was, nobody really. He didn't even take a hit, really getting into the end zone, bro. I don't know.
Hey! We talked about his entertainment. We talked about get the people what they need in some aspect. Maybe this is what they gave us, and JD's out.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
The Hog the Lion. The Hog the Lion, baby.
Yes.
So yes.
Probably had to go to the bathroom, man.
Of course, Dale mentioned as well some more college football on Saturday afternoon as well. So we're going to keep
Yes, let's run down week 0. Took don't like week 0. We're going to talk about week 0.
Let's talk about it.
Week 0.
It'll be okay, Dale.
So yeah, man. What matchup do you like here at week 0? It got to be the one in Ireland, right? It's the 2 ranked teams. The Hawaii matchup is always fun because it's always late. Well, this is not late. It was 6:30. What the hell? It used to be like 9 o'clock. What the hell am I gonna watch at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't they just either do like a nude stadium or do some multi-million-dollar renovations?
Oh, who's that? Oh,
Change where the stud is.
Hawaii.
I don't know. Let me look that up.
Because that may be why they're playing early, so they can get people to actually watch the game.
Yeah, it'll probably be the island game, most interesting. We say, I'll say
it's normally in Hawaii because they're normally one of the only people that have week 0's games.
I'll say Hawaii because of the West Coast time. You know what I'm saying? You get a late night game. That's fire in all aspects. But definitely that Iowa State Kansas showdown. Definitely for Big 12 reasons. Early in the season, that's a dope matchup to have. That's a weird matchup to have, figuring the schedule and everything. But they're gonna rock it out. Maybe the first conference game of the season, which is dope too. So can't wait to see that. That tops it all up for Saturday. I mean, as a football fan, I'll tune into probably 3 out of the 4 other games, but at the same time, that one right there is much watch TV right there. You get 2 numbers on the side early in the season.
Right.
Let's see something.
Right. Exactly, man. Start off the season. I like it. So, yeah, it looked like oh crap, my damn computer freezes something.
Oh,
okay.
They're playing in athletic complex this year.
Okay.
The new stadium starts this month.
2029, a new stadium comes online.
Yeah. It's going to be closer to downtown. It's going to be a smaller capacity.
Yeah. 22,500 people.
$400 million project.
Yes.
Who they got coming in? When they have talk in terms of prospect, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make the money for it.
Yeah, it's good stuff for them though, man. Boy, Hawaii moving up, man. They're gonna take some of these recruits from Cal. How about that?
You know, we'll show them.
Been open how long?
I don't know.
7?
Good. That's a good question.
September the 12th, 1975.
Okay.
1970 something.
Hey. It's about time then.
You should know those things, man. Support your boy. You know who played in the first game there?
Who's that?
Hawaii played against my Javelinas.
No,
what?
The football history for you.
There you go. Learn something today. How about that? All right, let's get over to Michigan. The NCAA has dropped the hammer with a significant penalty for its role in an advanced scouting and sign stealing scheme. The program will forfeit 2 years worth of postseason football revenue. Beginning in 2026, a loss estimated between $20 million and $25 million, but it will not face a postseason ban. The head coach, Sharon Moore, will serve a 2-game suspension during the 2026 season. This adds 1 additional game penalty to the one that the school had already self-imposed, and he will have the option to appeal the additional game. The NCAA also issued lengthy show cause penalties for 8 years for former staffers, Connor Stallions, 10 years for former coach Jim Harbaugh, who's now in the NFL. And these sanctions make it difficult for other schools to hire them during this penalty period.
Oh.
Jay, Jake, your thoughts on this?
Thank God it's over. All I've heard from Michigan fans, all I've heard from Michigan fans are, oh, wow, what a hammer. Yeah, this just shows NCAA's bleeding for money. They were like, instead of, actually, taking something away from them, we're just going to put some extra dough in our pockets. So good job at NCAA. But I don't care anymore. It's all over with. Who cares? Coach that's there now didn't do anything. So, I mean, his 2-game suspension, who cares? Doesn't matter. He's a non-factor. It's over with. We don't have to hear about this anymore. So let's move on and have some clean football.
Jake.
But look at him, Jake. Look at him.
What would you have done if you were in charge of the penalty phase?
Vacate wins.
That sounds real Ohio State-ish. I knew. I mean, $20 million and all that stuff, revenue-wise. It's not a slap on the hand. That's a lot of money. But for Michigan's sake, this is a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? And nothing crazy happened that we didn't expect. Some money taken away. The only thing that will probably hurt them is the limited recruiting. But for Michigan, they're going to have guys anyway. That just means whatever extra you have, you may not. So, yeah, like Jake said, glad it's over. And hopefully they beat Ohio State again in the finale this year.
I mean, God forbid some of these schools get the death penalty for, paying student athletes back in the day and, can't do shit for years, but you ruin the integrity of the game, guy. Oh my God, we're just gonna take some money from it.
I think this is a situation where honestly, the head coach that was the main guy in the Ponzi scheme, he bounced. He bounced at a good time because now you see the little defects that it has. Those penalties for them still. I feel like if Harbaugh was still there, the penalties would have been crazy. I don't know about death penalty, but it would have been some more crazy fines. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, probably some wins vacated, maybe in that aspect. But since Harbaugh left, you gotta give the team the crime in a sense, but you can lower the offenses.
Jake, you see what I got circled right there?
Nah, I missed it. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Don't you want that gone?
That's part of the vacate wins process. That means they forfeit that title.
Like abracadabra, no more title.
Sad.
But either way, like I said, it's whatever. It's done over with now. There's nothing else we can do. Again, they still whooped our ass for 4 years straight. So until we beat them, we can't say shit. So I'm not going to be sour grapes about it. It's time to put it out on the field and get a win. I mean, no more excuses.
I got you, Jake. I got you. All right. Also in college football news, Cam Newton is going to have his number retired from Auburn. And this play right here was from that season. And God dog it, catch him! It brings me so much. Oh, he just got away from Patrick Peterson.
They'll still yell on the TV about this play.
Are you kidding me? He ran through everybody. Yes, I was set off by that play. Yes.
What a great achievement!
Was
he might be the single most gifted athlete ever, or like top 5.
Bro, couldn't stop him. Oh, we couldn't stop. It was him, bro. It was all him.
He talked about on the show about how the Panthers, if you go into the Panthers facilities, there's nothing that remembers Cam Newton, and that's crazy to hear. So shout out to Auburn for giving him his flowers. Though he deserves the flowers, it's not like they're giving them to him. Earned every single thing that he's gonna get from Auburn. And yeah, shout out to Superman.
Yo, Dale, I remember watching this live when it happened, and this is one of my favorite plays ever. Like, because I remember realizing that this was the moment where I realized, like, yo, he's actually faster than Patrick Peterson out there. Like, yo, because Peterson had the angle. Peterson had the angle, and then he erased that. He erased the angle, and then he just started pulling off. Yeah, bro. Bro's crazy for that. He's crazy for that.
Like he was jogging the whole time, and then oh shoot, I need to freaking run.
He just got different gear.
He definitely was McNabb. He definitely had more. You know, the
McNabb light. Stop it. He's better than McNabb was.
No, in the college sense, nah. I can see where he's coming from.
He was Tebow like, in the sense that it was like all him.
All him,
he
bro.
just took over the game by himself.
This is so deserved. And in my lifetime of watching football, because remember, I'm younger than all of you, this is the greatest pure athlete I've ever got to see on the football field.
And it was 1 year, bro.
Oh, wait.
This is 1 year.
So we should do the top five.
This is 1 year, bro. Real talk. Because he had just transferred in from a JUCO school.
Yeah,
he had to grab that
out of blend.
Wasn't there a list that came out today of college football is it like 50 players or something like that on my budget?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, there was some list that came out today. I scrolled through it. By the time I tried to save it, it was kind of like linked to something else. But Tim Tebow was mentioned on that list.
Top
5 college football players. Tim Tebow is definitely probably on that list. Most people
probably number one for me, bro. Like,
Herschel Walker probably number one.
It's Tebow. Tebow's number one.
Shit. I hated that sucker, bro.
Tebow's number one.
He used to talk smack to you, bro, and save your soul at the same time.
Barry's probably number 2. Barry was unbelievable. I don't know, man. Barry was crazy.
So yeah, man. Let's see, Herschel Walker, 80 to 82, most dominant running back. Still holds numerous SEC records. Was a 3-time All-American, won the Heisman Trophy in 82. Mm-hmm. So that was before my time, really.
Bro was a muscle. He's still a muscle.
Yeah, that year he got the Heisman, it went down between him and Eric Dixon. And
Okay.
Got it because of the pedigree of the SEC at the time versus A lot of people think Dixon had the better season, but Herschel, he did his thing.
Yeah. I mean, they both end up, doing their thing in the pros too. So
I think Dixon was a better pro.
Okay. Hey, Herschel's still around doing stuff too, like MMA and stuff.
We got guys like
dude.
Woodson. You got a bunch of guys.
Archie Griffin.
Yeah, 50.
Remember him, Jake? Archie Griffin, Ohio State running back.
Before my time, but I know the name very well.
There we go. Eric got that bag. Yeah, he did. I don't blame him.
And he took a Trans Am from A&M.
That's right. Bo Jackson was ridiculous too. Yeah. Look, my best memory of Bo Jackson was Tecmo Bowl, though. Fastest player on earth on Tecmo Bowl, okay?
Was it?
Barry Sanders, okay. 86 to 88.
I didn't realize Tim Tebow was the first sophomore to win it.
Yeah. Yeah. Broken backs.
And honestly, he probably could have won it as a freshman too.
Right.
They liked him. Chris Leak.
Yes.
They wanted to let him keep playing, and he was playing well, so there was no need to.
It worked. It actually did work.
As a true freshman, like Tebow definitely could have he could have won it that year too. Honestly.
Hey, you know what? All these guys are great, and Heisman's are awesome, but none of these guys won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck. That was an inside joke for Dale and Tuke. I'm glad they got it.
Like it. I like it.
Who won the Heisman?
Who won the Heisman win?
His freshman year.
Was that? No.
This last year, you mean?
No. You're saying Tebow's freshman year, who won the Heisman?
Oh.
What can I think?
Right?
It's a good question for
Troy Smith.
Troy Smith.
Troy.
Hang on to Jake.
Ohio State leading dominance.
You let us down again, Jake.
Won it in 2007, right?
Troy Smith was the man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was looking. He wasn't even a finalist his freshman. They did him wrong.
Nah, because he shouldn't have been. He wasn't starting.
That's right. He's playing time with Lee.
Chris Lee. Yeah.
See, that year it was Troy Smith. McFadden came in second. Brady Quinn was third. Steve Slayton was fourth.
Who?
Steve Slayton.
Wow.
West Virginia.
Oh, Slayton, West Virginia. That was him and Pat White went crazy.
Michael Hart was fifth, and the amazing Colt Brennan was sixth.
Colt Brennan.
Okay.
Colt Brennan.
Hawaii was slinging that ball.
Hawaii just firing and no defense at all.
Yeah. I remember that.
Quarter 79, yes. Like
Colt Brennan, bro. Yes.
Was that June Jones?
That. Yes, June Jones.
Yo, I swear sometimes he was just hiking the ball and then throwing it as high as he could. And shit, like I don't even know how that's not even a play. It's just somebody was open down there.
Imagine how much play he would have gotten with his NIL.
Yeah, he got some guys paid.
He definitely would have transferred to a craziest school.
Colt Brennan would have got some paid.
I used to have that one.
Wait, what? I didn't know they had this.
They got fantasy football, college football. They do. Yahoo. Yahoo football.
Yeah. I know about that. Yeah.
He wasn't a part of the Players Association, and they had him on there without his permission.
Okay.
And so reissued the game with Albert Bentley as the running back for Colts.
Right.
So Brennan and Timmy Chang, two absolute fantasy studs. Yeah. For sure.
Oh, Timmy Chang was a beast.
It was Timmy Chang? Oh, I thought it was Norm Chow.
I thought it was Norm Chow.
Timmy Chang's the wing spot in Houston.
Yeah, I just want wings.
Yeah, I know, right?
I want wings.
All right.
Timing for you, Will.
Let's talk college football, getting some updates on our teams here. This is week 0, so next week we got week 1, and the SEC Pub gonna be up and running. So we need updates on our teams here. I'm going to start off with a video I got in from a Tennessee fan. This is John from Sports for You. And he's gonna give us an update on Tennessee.
Obviously, last year had a great year, make it to the playoffs, but obviously ran into the reigning the eventual national champion Ohio State Buckeyes, and just got our doors blew off, and we had no chance. Obviously, the big story with us this past offseason was involving our quarterback Nico Ilimaliava. He decides to leave Tennessee over some NIL situation, and he heads back west to UCLA. Now we bring in Joey Aguilar from Appalachian State, threw 3,000 yards last year. He was supposed to go to UCLA, but the moment that Nico ended up transferring there, he ends up transferring to us. So hopefully he can pick up where we left off last year, being a playoff team, and get us back to that playoff level and even trying to get higher. I look at our record. Obviously, we got an easy – I think the first 2 games are no-brainers for Syracuse and Eastern Tennessee. Obviously, I think our first loss comes week 3 against Georgia. I could see us going somewhere from 10-3 to possibly 12-1. I think, obviously, Alabama's going to be a tricky game. Florida is always a tricky game. Oklahoma might be a tricky game, but I think we can beat them like we did before. So obviously, I trust Josh Heupel. He's came in and he's brought us probably the most success we've had since the great Philip Fulmer retired. Obviously, we went through this coaching carousel from Lane Kiffin to Derek Dooley to Butch Jones and to Jeremy Pruitt, and now we found the guy, I think, in Josh Heupel, of course, a former Heisman Trophy winner or second. I think he was either won the Heisman, he was second at Heisman, but he was a quarterback at Oklahoma. So hopefully he leads us to the national championship or at least a conference championship, but it's not going to be easy because Georgia's still standing in our way. Alabama's still standing in our way. Texas is standing in our way. But I think this year Tennessee ends the season about 10-3, and they will be a playoff team. So when it's time, we'll be hearing Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top 10.
All right. Predicting playoffs for Tennessee.
I love it.
Playoffs. So, yes.
Kidding me?
All right. So, we need record prediction from you now, Coach. Texas. And any Texas-related update you got. So,
Record prediction. Man. Of course, I'm going to say we're going to go undefeated. Yeah, man. It's championship or bust this year. I'm tired of getting teased the last 2 years, making it to the semifinals and nothing up. But it's all going to come down to the head coach. Sorry, getting too cute. If you got a team down, you put your foot on their neck and take them out. You don't let them hang around. You don't give them hope. Dominant teams like the Ohio States last year, like the Georgias in the past, like the Floridas. When you get a team down, I don't give a damn you hang 70 on them. You let them know you put 70 on them. We're getting cute. Take these teams out. I'm a little concerned about our line, man. They had an inter-squad scrimmage on Saturday. And the left tackle, Trevor Gooseby, he got a little bit nicked up during the scrimmage. Now, Sark said he's not concerned about any long-term absence or availability, but what else is he supposed to say? He's not going to give any hope to the team they open up against. Because they've already lost one potential starter, I think the right tackle, earlier during the drills and stuff. They lost him in summer drills. But I think we might have found us another one. Got the left guard, Nito Umazulu. They say he is hella physical, and teams are going to feel his presence in the run game. With that being said, what their pass protection look like? He got to be on both sides of it. Ohio State finally named a starting quarterback today, so we got somebody to prepare for. Sark gave him his flowers. Said, he noted his talent. Because Sark actually is familiar with him. He recruited him out of high school. So that might be a plus for us. Yeah, overall, I'm just looking. If anything, I'm going to keep talking about it. The team's going to go like the defense goes because they're going to have to carry the team this year because the offense is so young. I'm just looking forward to that defense flying around. And I'm going to go give me a Colin Simmons jersey this year.
Up in the building, man. And as we get over here to the next team, Dale said his mic drop, so go and find it. Anybody, man, if you got your favorite college football team, if your favorite college football team is not none of the teams listed here, give us an update on your team briefly before we go into the next team here. As well, like, share, and subscribe, man, to the Playcall Sheet, STWF TV and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? College football in all is a week away, but week 0 is in the house.
You heard?
You heard us. We here.
Right.
Oh, there. I held it down for you, man.
I appreciate that so much. I really do.
I want to be the one to bring something out this evening.
Okay, what's that?
I did the OT Star Talk last night, and I spoke about my thoughts.
Coach. We're going to do Dallas.
Hold on. Stay with me. About
Arch Manning.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you know, Dad came out when his grandfather, when his family came out, said he's going to stay until 2026 season. But my question is, what if a certain team, I'm going to talk about later on, doesn't have a real good year? Where they change their tune? Arch has a good year. Say they, he's a high list, and
I got you. Like a certain team that he wants to play for.
Certain team he wants to play for.
Got you.
So
got you.
I want to say that we the first to start it. I got a campaign I want to get going.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Hello. Let me share something.
No.
Y'all ready?
Arch for Arch.
March for Arch, baby.
March for Arch.
Okay. All right. All right. Coach wants to march for Arch. All right.
Terrible. No.
Now I have to get in the lab here. Okay. If we're designing, posters for our campaign.
Oh, come on. No. Look, we've had enough.
Here we go.
If it takes off, we know who started. We started.
Okay. Next week, I will have something for you. Okay.
All right.
Damn it.
Next week, Coach. All right. LSU. It is definitely time for Brian Kelly to hush every critic out there. But honestly, man, like, okay, he came in, he messed himself up because he just went fired everybody. He didn't understand there are definitely some good coaches that were still here. He should have kept on, but he learned his lesson. And then the next year, he was like, hey, we don't pay players over here. He learned his lesson. All right. He learned his lesson. All right. And now we pay players over here. All right. So we do. That's what everybody does. Okay. So
I want some of that good too. You heard?
Oh, for sure. I want some too. So yes, I think regular season record, we end up with 2 losses in the regular season. We get to the playoffs, and we need to handle business in the playoffs, no matter what seed we end up getting. So that's my prediction for LSU. They got a really good roster. Players coming back, good quarterback coming back. The guy that I want, number 1. There you go. So, all right. Let's go BC. And our predictions for BC.
My prediction for BC, 7 to 8 wins. Not too crazy. You know what I'm saying? We still have to prove ourselves to get these ACC teams. Our defensive line is something that needs to be stronger this year. I have no problem with what we do on the offensive side. That defensive line needs to definitely ball out. I'm facing some good backs in the ACC. A couple of things happened in the last week since we talked about the Eagles last. Bill O'Brien was at a situation standpoint where he had to choose a QB along with other teams. It's just this type of season. But Dylan Longran will be starting QB for the Eagles. Former Alabama guy transferred out. He'll be the starter to start the season.
Mobile guy?
Dylan Longran.
Is he a mobile guy?
Nah, it's not very mobile.
Okay.
Never sling that thing. Definitely gonna be a different tune at the QB position. Castellanos last year was that guy. That's who you want for a college offense. And I'm sad that unfortunately, they end up right with him. But we gonna go here. Me, in my mind, I feel like we got an SEC guy, so maybe that gives us a little bit of advantage, maybe. But we'll see. We have practice tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. We had today off as well. Another point of emphasis is the crowd. The crowds that will be coming to the game. The attendance last year was dreadful. There was times where fans weren't even staying at the games. Bill O'Brien expects his team not only to be better, but for the stadium to be packed and for fans to stay for all the games.
Let's go.
So let's go, Eagles. Let's go. I'll be in the building, hopefully, first game of the season, and we'll rock it out. On the downside, Jonathan Motique Jr. Out for the season with an ACL injury. He was a former QB last year at BC, had limited reps and snaps during the regular season. He turned into a wide receiver, and unfortunately now he's out for the season with an ACL injury. So that's all the news I have as BC opens week 1 against Fordham. And we're looking forward to slapping Fordham, who's a D1 team, but they're not I don't think they're a national football college playoff type D1 team. So hopefully BC can handle business the first game of the season.
What's your record prediction for the season?
Record prediction, I say we're a 7-8 win team.
Okay. 7-8
Might
wins.
out like that. I can't go higher, I can't go lower, but if this team
bowl game though.
Huh?
Bowl game.
My dream, while we are all here together forever, is to have BC play an SEC team in a bowl game. That's my goal. It's gonna be my goal every year. So maybe we play an SEC team in a bowl game.
BC versus Vandy.
Oh, you're crazy. Team will get a BC and Vandy jersey every year. Like, hey.
All right. Love it. Let's get to Florida.
Free Aaron.
Gators. Yeah. I'm loving my team this year. I think 10-2. Gonna be a 10-2 team.
This our year.
Yeah. Make some noise. Might not win it all, but we're gonna make some noise.
Yeah, playoff though.
Playoffs. Yeah, for sure. Playoffs.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, I like it. Flagway, let's go.
Like it. Second year for that guy. And again, if you guys haven't watched that Quarterbacks on Netflix, check it out. It is really entertaining.
Man. Before Jake goes to Ohio State, saying the national champions, they rightfully do so deserve the last clip. We have 3 guys in the SEC here that all predicted that their team somewhat are going to make the playoffs.
Playoffs!
Before Jake goes into Ohio State, Jake, this is a question only me and you can answer. Which one of these teams is not going to make the playoff, but it's going to be one of them?
That's a good point. Depending on where Nuss is, because I think he's injured, right, Dale? I mean, if
no
one injury away, LSU could be hurting. You can say the same thing about Florida.
Absolutely.
But if I had to pick between the two, just because I think they're a stronger team, I think out of these 3 teams, Florida wouldn't make it.
Okay. Let's get over to Ohio State.
Yeah, coach kind of stole my thunder. We did name a starting quarterback. Julian Sand did win the job this week against Lincoln Keenholz, but we're all pretty confident that both quarterbacks could definitely win us some games this year. So if Sands starts to not look like QB1, we're perfectly fine with Lincoln going there and taking over, or God forbid an injury happens. But we do now have our starting quarterback. We are getting ready for week 1. Got under 14 days before this game now. Can't wait for it. We also announced our team captains for the year. Safety Caleb Downs, linebacker Sonny Styles, offensive lineman Austin Searveld, and wide receiver Brandon Ennis were all voted captains of the team this year. Great picks. I think Sonny Styles is a future first-round pick. He's going to be a great linebacker for any team in the NFL. Good luck getting by him at all if you're a running back on any team we play this year. If I had to give a projection on the record, I'd say about 11-1. I think just because we have this brand new quarterback. I think we're due for one loss, and I'm actually going to be very confident. I don't think it's going to be Texas. I think it's going to be a Penn State. It's going to be an Oregon, something like that ends up taking us out on an away, because we do very well at home. So it's going to be an away game that we drop.
Sure, not going to be Michigan, Jay?
No, I don't think we're going to fuck that up this year. We're going to go and plant our flag in their stadium this year.
There we go.
That's how you do it, dog.
Like it, Jake. All right. That is college football. Let's get to the NFL. And let's start off with the Browns. They named their starting quarterback Joe Flacco, but who is QB2? And I want to look at the games between Shedeur Sanders and the game that Dylan Gabriel had. And you be the judge and you tell me who's QB2, just looking at the stats here. Listed out for both players. They each played one game apiece. Each of them did have a turnover. Am I right? No, I'm sorry. One of them had
Gabriel had
two turnovers.
Gabriel looked awful.
Did not have any turnovers.
His Kyler Murray ass ran away from a tackle.
Yeah. So, QB rating is higher, more rushing yards, more thrown touchdowns.
I mean,
what do we think here?
Wasn't this how this was? Wasn't this how this was in college between the two? I mean, pretty much the door. I mean,
let me compare
the two. But nah, even if it is not, we know it's the Rock. I'm gonna take a Rock phrase. The people's choice is Shedeur. But this is not the people's game. This is the NFL's game. The number 2 in the NFL sense is Dylan Gabriel. But in the Rock's case, the people's choice is Shedeur Sanders, without a doubt. 8 times a week.
Okay. I'm going to compare the 2024 stats of each player here. Look, they're pretty comparable when you're talking about passing yards. Both of them just about 4,200 yards. Both of them just about 38 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Completion percentage just about the same. Rushing yards looks like that's in favor of Dylan Gabriel by 1,209 yards to 300. 10 rushing touchdowns for Gabriel versus 5 for Sanders. So that's the difference in their 2024 stats. So
Who do you think has the biggest upside?
I never thought Dylan Gabriel had a high upside personally.
Same.
As a GM, that answers it for me. Who should be starting?
Yes.
Or QB2 rather. I still stand that somehow, some way, he's going to end up being the starter by week 8.
Yeah. So one thing I'm confident in is whoever's QB2 is going to get the shot. Which is why
Flacco's about 100 years old.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking about it, because he's just a
in
bridge
week
quarterback, and it's fine.
In the
He's
8
not.
sense, it's gonna be Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless Joey Flacco stinks the bed the first 3 weeks of the season, and then they turn it over to Dylan Gabriel. Yeah. If we see Shador this season, it would probably be in a lot of fantasy playoff games of the season. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 14 through 17, 18. Maybe. Okay. But it's because that number 2 spot, they're going to hold it to Gabriel, because we all know this is going to be either a story that's going to be in the – why? Because we are sports geniuses now. We went through a whole draft of this guy being placed in a position based on how he acted off the field. And the situations with the speed and stuff didn't really help him in this case. Even if you wanted to say if he didn't speed, he'll be number 2. He wasn't going to be number 2 anyway. Soon as the first day came and he was 4th on the depth chart, he was going to have to move up. Now we'll say he's at the 3. We're at the 3. Dylan's going to have to play first. And then we'll see when Shador plays. Unless Dylan gets hurt. We're going to see Dylan play before Shador sits.
I'm gonna look at this from a non-negative standpoint, but someone will take this negatively. I'm glad they're not thrusting him into any kind of a role. Having him down at the bottom of the depth chart, you're just putting a chip on his shoulder. He's already got a big chip on his shoulder because he fell in the draft. All this is going to do is make his coming out party that much better. I can't wait till he gets his chance, and it might not be this year. It might be next year. But just think about how much knowledge he's taken in. Think about how big this chip is getting. He's going to come out and maybe just absolutely tear the entire NFL up. I'm just waiting to see what he can end up doing, because I don't think his preseason game was that bad at all. He might not have had a touchdown pass, but I mean, he still looked really good for a pocket passer. Now, he can't get out of the pocket and run and make some things happen. But at the end of the day, he is a pocket passer, and he's not that bad. He's very accurate, in my opinion. So, go ahead. Throw him down at the bottom of the depth chart. Don't draft him high. But watch what he does when he finally gets in the game. I think he's going to do great.
The benefit, maybe, of being named QB3 in this environment is that you get to run the scout team. And so you get reps every practice. Now, it's running other team plays, but you get reps. The backup might get 1 or 2 reps of practice. Might.
Get to spin the ball on Scott's team.
Yes.
And in this
So
case,
Pickett's gone?
Pickett's gone. Pickett's gone.
And they're potentially
I don't know why we doing this right
on their opening day roster.
Say again.
The percentage is going higher that they will start the season with 4 QBs on the depth chart.
There's no way.
That's some Cleveland Brown stuff.
I mean, they still have to decide that, but right now that's what it looks like. But I'm like you said, it's probably going to be 3. But then at that point, who you pin on it? You also got Homely too. You also got Snoop Huntley that's on the team. So then if you don't carry, who you carrying? You're gonna have to carry 4 because you're gonna want. And that's another thing. That's another hurdle, Shador. The way the Cleveland Browns operate, they're crazy behinds. They're starting him a game.
You know what's crazy though? Took probably ain't gonna agree with me on this. We're talking about the Cleveland Browns and their current quarterback situation. And their quarterback situation is still better than the team we cheer.
The quarterback situation is better than what?
The team that we cheer for.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always been. The Cleveland Browns QB room's always been better than our room. Always. That's a fact. I agree with you.
All right. Let's look at some injuries here. We saw, today it was announced, Devon Achane is out for the week with the calf strain. So he's going to be reevaluated next week. We'll see what happens with that. And Jonathan Mingo, Cowboys wide receiver, is waiting on some test results
6 to 8
regarding
weeks.
his knee.
It came out this afternoon. 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks. There we go. All right. So those are some pretty
blessing.
Okay. Why a blessing?
Well, they're gonna have to move Jalen Tolbert because they're gonna carry 5 or 6 wide receivers. Because if you move Tolbert or you cut him, he's not gonna clear waivers. Trayshawn Holden has had a great camp. The kid from Oregon. If you put him out, he's not gonna clear waivers. So they're gonna have to make a decision. It's kind of now the tricky part though is they're gonna have to make this decision because if you put Mingo on IR before the 53-man is done, he has to be out the whole season. You have to carry him over after the cuts, then put him on IR. Which means who you gonna expose out there to get picked up by another team.
Okay.
They got a decision to make. But A-Chain being out, that's gonna make the way for my guy Ollie Gordon.
Okay.
At some point this season. If not, for sure.
He's third behind Jalen Wright. But like I say, he had a bad year last year. But 2 years ago, he was a first-team All-American.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that he had to win out that year, which he should have. He'd have probably been a late first-round pick.
Okay. All right, let's get into some more NFL news and rumors. Quinshon Judkins from the Browns may not reach a deal with the Browns until the NFL finishes its investigation. The charges for against them were dropped. So once we saw those things drop, we assume they can put paper to pen and things will be okay. No more NFL ramifications, but apparently not. So why are they treating your boy like this, Jake?
What?
Why are they treating your guy like this, man?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, even being in the news with this type of a thing, you still have a conduct issue within the NFL, and he's still going to probably get some kind of a suspension. So I guess the Browns are going to wait to see exactly how cheap they can get a second-round pick. I think that's what they're doing, in my opinion.
Okay.
You got to remember, what did correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Zeke get 46 games his sophomore year, his second year in the league, or something?
Oh yeah,
Ohio State.
So what was the offense? Like what happened though?
Misconduct.
Like an X situation or something like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
And they declined by press charges or something like that, or
did not press charges.
They're not press charges.
Wow.
The NFL went on it like a crazy boat.
Okay.
NFL jumped on it crazy.
So the precedent has been set.
Yes.
You don't have you don't have to be a current player. You don't have to be convicted of anything. If they think your conduct is detrimental to the league, they're gonna sting you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go.
It was.
So okay. Some more news. Brian Robinson, the running back for the Commanders, not playing tonight because there are rumors that teams are calling up inquiring about a trade, and he's must be a hot commodity there.
They've updated it.
Okay.
About 15 minutes before we went live, they're saying now that he might just outright be cut.
Wow.
Yeah, they were saying that all weekend. That was the drinking drill all weekend. Will it be cut or will there be a trade? I think they was looking for offers But in this case, it's stalled, so they might just end up just getting rid of him. It's crazy.
Okay.
That's wild.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, for sure. So the freaking Bengals pick him up.
See the young man who got shot last
year? Yeah, young man that got popped 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, his rookie year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Matthew Stafford practices for the first time. Been dealing with his back injury, so
we still gonna be on the
Kirk Cousins watch.
Yes.
Yep, that's the rumors there that they're trying to trade for Kirk Cousins to.
We want Kirk Cousins with the chain on. We want Kirk Cousins with the chain on. You heard?
Yeah. It's gonna have to be. Gonna have to be that. So,
you like that?
They're gonna trade for him. If they gonna trade for him, so. All right. Let's see. And Marquise Brown is cleared to return to practice for Kansas City.
Hollywood.
Yeah. So with Rashee Rice facing some potential kind of suspension or something like that, this should help Kansas City a lot there in our receiver column.
Which is crazy. He was cleared to travel with the team out of the country.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they're going to get him when he get back? Hi, psych. You gonna let
you got to go sell them tickets now. Like, yeah, go over there and sign some autographs.
Yeah, come in my office, please.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. And last up, Justin Jefferson, who's been dealing with a hamstring injury, set to return to practice. So the Vikings gonna be back to full strength on offense there. So
hopefully, yep. They're back to full strength.
You got one on there, Dale.
You
got
Who's that? Who's that?
AJ Brown.
Oh, what happened with AJ Brown?
He's got a hamstring issue. He's been him. And keep in mind, they just traded for the Houston Texans wide receiver over the weekend. So how injury?
Yes. So Mechie getting traded over to the Eagles.
What type?
I kind of look at their wide receiver room as like it's really freaking crowded though.
Yeah.
They got a lot of different talent in there. Don't get me wrong, Mechie is unique though because he's smaller.
I'll be real. If you're gonna look at any like position on their team, and I thought this last year too. I mean, but they're a team, and there's a team aspect in the NFL, so you win. But I think that's the weakest core in the room. Your wide receiver core.
It's top.
Honestly, I think honestly, I like Devontae Smith, but sometimes I wish that number 2 was somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really have this. Like AJ, like you said, top heavy, and then there's nobody else. So that's how I felt. You go get Michi now, yeah, and then he's dealing with a hamstring injury, yeah.
Devontae struggles when AJ's not out there because AJ's getting the double team.
Okay. So it just means he's not like a number 1 guy, and that's fine. Yeah.
Fine. Is he a number 2 though?
But
you're number 2. You damn sure it's good number 2.
I'm not looking at it from that. I'm looking for the aspect of his overall effectiveness. He's electric when AJ's in there. You gotta, where is he at? You gotta know where he's at all times. Now, he's a home run strike away. But when he's out there and he's the primary, it's not necessarily that he's not, wide receiver 1. It's just that his impact on the offense is extremely diminished.
Okay. Yeah. But so I'm looking at the rest of their receivers. Look, I love their receiver room. Jahan Dotson, like he's a former number 1 pick. Mechie, former number 2 pick. Like they've got some guys that can turn out to be, pretty big time players, man. I don't know, man.
No, I'm looking at the whole Eagles team. That's not saying they have the worst receiver room in the NFL. I just look at all the positions on their team, and the receiving core is kind of like what I look at. Like it's like if you can go attack on something, that's something you can attack on, and then the injuries are not helping them. Any other case, because that's if I'm teams now, hey, he got a hamstring injury. So how do we play? How do we plan for that? In a sense, I feel like the wide receivers on the Eagles, that's their, to me, the kryptonite right there.
So hell, since we're talking about the Eagles wide receivers, hell, let's do the NFC East preview. You know how we do. Let's talk about the wide receivers first. That's the quarterbacks first. Let's rank the quarterbacks of the NFC East. I'll go Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott, and whoever's going to start for the Giants.
Russell Wilson, the starter of the Giants.
Okay.
Who's next on the board?
I go.
Okay.
I got Daniels first, Hurts, Prescott, and Wilson.
My list is the same as Coach.
You disagree, too?
Yep, highly. Y'all watch me too much if y'all don't know what my list is going to be and what I talk about. I make this as like a story with chapters. So this is chapter next. This is where everybody can prove that they're better than Dak because you'll be playing Dak in conference division games this year, figuring you haven't beat Dak. So that's number 1 to me. 2 is Hurts. 3 is Daniels. 4 is Russell Wilson. I don't have to answer anybody's disagreement questions. This is my list based on my story, my chapter. Chapter.
Ditto.
Okay. Will?
Still with us, Will?
Oh yeah, I was muted. My fault.
Okay.
What about it? What are we doing here?
Ranking the quarterbacks.
Oh, easy. I got Daniels 1. I got Dak 2. Hurts 3, and then whatever they're doing in New York 4.
Okay. So consensus, everybody's voting New York 4th. So
Yeah.
okay. All right, let's go wide receivers.
Jake got his list, right?
Huh?
Mine was the same. Mine was the same exact as Coach.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Smith.
Man
Lamb.
I was gonna say, man hates CeeDee Lamb. If CeeDee Lamb's not number 1 on everybody else's list, that was a fraud.
CeeDee Lamb number 4.
Okay. What? Anyway, besides that list, it's
and the crime is that Neighbors is not on the list. That's a crime.
It's CeeDee Lamb number 1, Terry McLaurin, Malik Neighbors, AJ Brown.
I got CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Scary Terry. No, Neighbors and Scary Terry.
Oh, listen here. Be funny with it. I'm gonna go CD, obviously. AJ. I'm gonna go Neighbors at 3. Number 4, Deebo Samuel. Is Terry even signed with them? Do we even know if Terry gonna be traded before when he's
so? Terry McLaurin,
he's in the middle of the roster.
He is. They took him off of the PUP list. He has passed his physical. He's ramping up to start practice.
Okay, because I was here.
He's going to be practicing soon.
I heard kind of the same thing, but I heard they took him off the list, but it wasn't no negotiations going on.
Yeah, he's still not getting the contract. But he's ramping up the practice. So that's the deal with that. Okay, now let's pick the finish of the NFC East. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Pick his receivers.
Give me Neighbors number 1. I don't know what y'all been watching, but that kid's special. Give me Neighbors 1. Give me Lamb 2, Brown 3, Terry 4.
Okay. All right. And the finish of the NFC East, give me Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants.
I copy that, Dale.
Take the third on that one.
Storybook time. We know there hasn't been a repeat NFC East winner since we know how long, right? Okay. So it has to be a new NFC East division winner this year, right?
All right.
Okay. So this one go on.
Who's it gonna be?
Whew. This is rough right here. This is real rough.
Two picking the Giants. Let's go.
No. I'm just gonna go Homer. I'm just gonna go Dallas 1, Eagles 2, Washington 3, Giants 4.
He believes in the Oppenheimer of Dallas, Schottenheimer.
I'm just gonna go on to him. I don't want to name Washington as the champion because I have to pick Philly second because we know Philly's the best team in the division right now. But I'm a homer. So I couldn't pick Washington as first. So I had to pick Dallas at first. As just being a homer. So don't mind my picks. My picks are home.
That's fine. No problem.
I got Washington 1. Washington 1, Eagles 2, Cowboys 3, Giants 4.
All right.
Eagles 2.
Eagles 2, yes.
Cowboys 3 and Giants.
Love it.
What was yours again?
Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Giants.
All right. Cool. Now, let's go back to Homertown and get an update on the Cowboys. This is sponsored by the OT Star Talk, which dropped the episode this morning, right, Coach?
Yes, sir. 9 a.m. this morning.
Let's go.
Well,
how about them Cowboys?
So, got a couple of hot topic items. Obviously, list a lot of stuff here locally. First off, we talked about, the injury significance of John Domingo and what that means, as far as the 53-man roster possible. Jaden Blue, he's been out. He's supposed to be in there probably on Friday when they play the Falcons, to get some PT. But the guy that's been getting a lot of shine, the running back with Phil Maffa, he's been getting a lot of praise. So I think he actually is going to finally force out little man. He's probably going to go to practice squad, but I think Maffa makes the 53-man roster. And you know me, I like to look at the trenches. Football is established at the line of scrimmage. And the guy that a lot of people didn't want us to have looked extremely impressive in his first game action of the preseason. Tyler Booker. He reached his blocks. It was one particular play where the guy came in, mano pass rush. He just stood him up in the hole. And Joe Milton had all day back there. It was crazy. But watching him get to the second level, I think, now he is replacing a future Hall of Famer. Will he be on that level? To be determined. But based on what we've gotten from Zach Martin the last 2 years, great replacement for him. I think it's going to make a big impact. I'm a little bit nervous. Team still looks very undisciplined at times. Joe Milton, they got he came out today and said Milton's going to start again Friday because they want to see what Milton has. They're still trying to evaluate to know what he's good at, what he struggles at, which understandable. Now's the time to do that. So you know what you need to do at the 53 man. I think he comes in initially as QB2, but they might have to go out and get somebody. And that's somebody who's been rumored that they might trade for is crab legs. I would welcome that.
Okay.
Great for the locker room.
Great for which is what this locker room needs. Because if Micah comes back, which I think he will at the last minute, he'll get his money. They still got to do some damage control because that locker room is kind of divided right now, which sucks that Jerry put them in that position. Now, something interesting that I did hear was the dark horse team that might be able to trade for Micah. They've got the adequate cap space somehow, and they've got 2 first-round draft picks, one of them being Atlanta's. That's the Los Angeles Rams. They've been known to go out and get a piece that they think they need to compete for a Super Bowl. They did it with Stafford. They did it with Jalen. They did it with Von Miller. So they're not scared to go out there and make those type of things. And they got those 2 first-round draft picks. They can probably send back another player as well for adequate compensation. And if so, prepare for Aaron Donald to come out of retirement.
Nah, there's been little tweaks and all that stuff between the two. Yeah, love it. I love it. Love all this.
Trayvon Diggs is still recovering. They say he's supposed to return sometime in September. Revel, same thing. That's the rookie. They got in the 3rd round. So expect him to come back sometime, hopefully in September. And somebody, I don't know if it's a blessing. Should I be worried or should I be feeling it? Overshawn is ahead of schedule. He's going to be on the list, but he's ahead of schedule. He's out there already running ropes. He's on the plays and stuff. He's out there running around, jumping and stuff already. Either he's a freak of nature or he's going to come back too early. I don't know whether to get excited or be cautious. And the one last thing, there's a rookie that's making, an undrafted rookie that's making a lot of noise. I believe his name is Elijah Moore too, the safety.
Yep.
I'm sorry, the cornerback.
Okay. Crazy. Got a chance to make the cut.
That kid, watching him Saturday night, out of everybody in that secondary, he's the smallest guy out there, but he brings some wood. He is not afraid to get in there and put his nose in the dirt. So I think he's going to make the team as well.
You can't beast. That's what he is.
Just to let everybody know, preseason standings, the Dallas Cowboys are the worst team out of all teams right now. That won't be the case in the regular season. So have your fun in the preseason.
Hey, Coach, I know it's not team related, but I do got a question for you. It is Cowboys related. Are you at some point, since it comes out tomorrow, going to be giving a review on America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys? Are you going to be giving a review on that docu-series?
I might do that because a lot of the stories I'm very familiar with, but it was 30 years ago.
Then you might get some new news out of it.
You might. I doubt it, but I'm looking at more of the perspective of how they remember it. Their perspective might be different. Like for me, it was more of being a Cowboy fan in the 70s, struggled during the 80s, came back to prominence in the 90s rather fast. And then, just how they just took over the NFL by storm. I'm looking forward to that. So I might do that.
I am myself kind of excited for the docuseries. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but nothing better than learning some football history. So I'm looking forward to the docuseries myself, and I hope you do a review because I will watch that episode of OT Star Talk if you do it on that.
The one thing I don't like about the docuseries, but it gave us some insight, Jerry came out and admitted he'd rather have the Cowboys in the news pretty much didn't do what's right. And he says he pretty much equates it to being able to know the Cowboys are the most valued franchise in sports in the world. He knows that you have to make money. I mean, I'm sorry, you have to spend money in order to do that. The way that he strings out his players, like Dak, he could have probably got Dak for $40 million. He probably could have got CD for $25 million. He probably could have got Micah for about $32 to $35 million. But other than that, he's gonna be paying out the wazoo for them. He equates that to advertisement for his franchise. So he's willing to pay the premium. This is what we have to do.
Figure A this season with Parsons. Yeah, this is it. And we thought it was gonna be a smooth off season. And the last 3.5 weeks it's been terrible.
And too, that's definitely not just towards Coach. I hope you get a chance to watch it. We get to hear a little review from you as well.
Yeah, man. And I can probably give a little bit of what Coach already knows all of it. Yeah.
How old were you at that time? A teenager, right?
See, I'm more of the last championship, like their hair, like.
Okay.
Like I obviously Cowboys watching them, but like that last team with Dion on it that won the Super Bowl, that's like home. I know everything of that season like that. But the other two, I'll be interested in to know in the 90s, those teams in depth. Obviously, we know about the Emmett situation and all that stuff, but more in depth with what you know, Coach. More inside of that for myself. Yes.
My bad, Dale. I didn't mean to derail it.
That's good. I think it's a great idea.
He left.
I think it's a great idea, though, because, Tuke, when he came into it, what I'm saying? He was a young man. I was in college when he was winning those Super Bowls. So I was an adult already. So being able to see it from those two different perspectives.
Yeah. No, I happened to see an ad about it a week ago. I'm sitting here watching Raw in the background. I'm like, I kind of want to eventually hear about it again. And I'm going to just go ahead and bring it up and be like, hey, hope we get a review out of this.
All right. Okay, well, that is the Cowboys update. Let's move to the Patriots. And let's go to Two Bums without the Patriots podcast. Two Bums, take it away.
Two Bums, take it away, eh? All right, I'll take it. Travion Henderson's just looking like a stud. Efton Chisholm doing outstanding things. And there was a report that came out today that he's been with his wide receiver coach every day at 5 a.m., getting work in and just taking reps, learning film, has the playbook with them or the iPad spreadsheets, whatever they got. There's no way that kid don't make the team. I don't know if Will's been seeing the same stuff I have, but Drake May looks really, really good when it comes to practice. But in these games so far, going against ones, look a little sophomore slumpish. But I think we're in good hands. I think it's just beginning of the season cobwebs and stuff. I think he'll be just fine.
Listen, we talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice. Listen, we talking about practice, not a game.
I think our the thing is that I think our our offensive line still needs a lot of work. Our wide receivers, we don't have Diggs out there yet, but he will be there, and we will have a little bit more of a wide receiver presence there. But Travion's looking good so far, and I think our big, we actually got something going on here is going to be on our defense. The defense has been stout. Carlton Davis has looked way better than I thought he would. Other than that, I really don't have any kind of injury news or bringing in some late free agent. But, Will, if you got anything to add to it, go for it.
I do not, actually. He covered everything.
So, yeah, Stephen Diggs, I'm hearing ramping up to try to get to week one, but still questionable for that phase. Shout out to that.
We expected that from Diggs. He's going to be, in and out of injury bug. I doubt he plays every game, but he's there to be a veteran leader.
World Cup.
Yeah. Okay then.
All right. And our Saints update.
Won another Super Bowl yesterday.
Sponsored by the Beer Run Podcast, which is probably not happening today because I don't feel like it. The QB decision, the one everybody's been waiting on.
Kellen Moore as a QB.
Probably going to be made this week. Probably. I don't know. But anyway, the Saints battled back to get a tie in the game versus the Jaguars. Very exciting preseason game. I was really into it because I'm a freaking homer. Tyler Shucks game. What? What did you say?
Somebody trying to interrupt you there. It wasn't me though.
Yeah. Okay. Tyler Shuck went 9 of 12 for 66 yards. Showed some good accuracy on his short intermediate throws. He threw up some 50-50 stuff. I was like, what the hell are you doing? He threw like a 50-50 ball to a tight end. I had no idea this dude's name. Like, know your personnel if you throw 50-50 balls, dog. You know, he got that car completed, though, some kind of way. Spencer Rattler played the second half. He finished the night 18 of 24 for 199 yards. He had a critical touchdown at the game's closing moments. He also took 2 sacks, threw 1 interception, but he looked pretty poised during crunch time, responded back from a bad interception late. I thought that showed a lot from him. Look, either way it goes, whoever they pick to be a starter, by about week 5, it's going to be another guy. Like that's the way it's happening. All right, we're going to win 7 games. Don't be one of these 7 that we beat. And also in Saints news, the Saints traded Colin Saunders to the Jaguars in exchange for some bum-ass inside lineman that's going to get cut.
So they traded somebody to the Jaguars and made him miss his flight with the Jaguars. Oh, man. Judging.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm ready for it today.
There's no judging. There's no judging for it. Y'all want to know Super Bowl last night. You guys want to know Super Bowl last night. You know what I'm saying? I seen guys like Uncle on social media like, oh, yeah. And I want to give a shout out to the fair weather fans that come around during football season. And then you don't see them after football season's over, mainly because their teams are trash or don't make the Super Bowl, you know, in this case. So I seen a lot of those fair weather fans yesterday. But shout out to them for being on the page right now, man. It's a good time to be here. Football season. So, yes. Other than that, I'm not judging you, Dale, today. I'm judging the group. And they know who I'm judging. I smell Canada and all that turkey bacon starting to come around this time.
Why am I catching strays?
No,
I wasn't no straight.
You just think you catching strays and you like turkey bacon. I'm actually talking about actual Canadian that happens every day.
The one Viking fan?
The one Viking fan that never talks about his team. We always talk about somebody else.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
Where did Will get this hat from?
His hat?
That was his special hat, you know.
I love this hat.
Everybody else had a hat on.
So
like, you can't be the only one without a hat. So generate a hat. Oof. It had a flower on it. Oh, that looks nice. Looks like kind of hat that Will will wear. So put it on.
Like a Grey Poupon commercial.
Oh yes, this is gonna be a segment. This is gonna be a segment every week. Judging, yes.
Yeah.
Or in Jay's case, Elmer's mayo.
Yeah, awful. Yuck.
All right, let's go around the room, get some final thoughts.
No, we don't have final thoughts yet. What we gonna leave? We're leaving the East for next week.
Oh my God, I forgot the AFC East. Sorry.
They don't deserve to be next week and be just one by themselves. You better pit them in here too tonight.
See, I had the AFC East first when we started talking about the.
You wanted to go with your Homer news, and
that's what happened. Yeah.
Me and hey.
Okay. Let's rank the quarterbacks here in the AFC East. I am going to go Josh Allen, Tua, Drake May, and whatever's going on in New York. Keep the tradition alive.
I'm going Josh Allen, Drake May, Tua, Justin.
Same thing as Jake.
Okay.
Same as Jake.
All right. Wide receivers.
Why you keep skipping people, Dale? Let Tua go. Let Tua cook.
I'm going Allen. I gotta go Tua. May's my guy, but he's third. And I'll go Justin Fields.
Okay.
I hate that for Fields too. I was pulling for that young man, but he just didn't cut it in Pittsburgh.
Come on, Coach. Don't lose that now, Coach. Don't lose that now, Coach.
He looks worse now.
Yeah,
I'm cheering for him, but man,
how do you get worse?
Go to New York.
God. Well, yeah, it's true. That's true. He did sign up for worse. So yes, you're right. That is the quarterback grave in New York. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's rank the wide receivers. I think I'm gonna need some help. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, go for it.
Garrett Wilson. Waddle.
Yeah, this is looking really.
Yeah, I mean, there's literally nobody in Buffalo, so I gotta go.
Love
you. Good night. I gotta go. Garrett Wilson, number one. Stephon Diggs, Tyreek.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I guess I gotta go Waddle. I'm not. No one in Buffalo really screams at me.
I'm pitting Shakir at number 4.
Shakir?
Yeah, me too.
Huh?
Me too.
I'm gonna take him at 4.
Ridiculous.
Tyreek 1, Garrett 2, Waddle 3, and then Shakir 4.
Yeah, Hill 1, Waddle 2, Wilson 3. I'll go Shakir 4, but Diggs can creep up there. And I'm gonna be real, dark horse baby. Keon Coleman, dog. He gonna be on this before the year's over, dog.
I hope so.
Me too.
Because
that's hilarious.
I mean, I know the kid can play. Like he played good against LSU, so I know the kid can play.
Wait a minute, Beckham is in Miami?
Hell no.
No, he retired.
No, he was with Miami last year, I believe. He got cut. I don't even think he made it on the field with them.
Nope, he didn't. He maybe practiced once. Maybe.
Practice?
Maybe practice. So yeah, he stole that money.
He recently was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. He stole money. I know that.
He made his money off of one kid.
Yeah.
Who's the best team in the AFC East? Who's the best team in the AFC East?
Oh yeah, we didn't do the ring.
Oh, Dale doesn't. I started to see a trend what Dale's doing. He doesn't care for the two bummers division.
I don't.
He doesn't.
I don't care for two bum division.
I'm gonna stick to what I said earlier in the season. I haven't seen anything to make a change. I'm going Buffalo, New England, Fins, Jets.
Same.
I got Bills, Dolphins, Pats, Jets.
Ooh, holy real.
Dolphins stuck, Dale.
I'm loving what New England's doing. I'm loving what every state's doing. I'm loving how the region is pumping the gas up. So I'm going to pump the gas up on this show here. Number one, I feel like the Patriots get back. They feel like they get back to the glory days by winning this division here. So I'm going to go New England 1. Based on everything he's done this season, I'm going to go New England 1, Buffalo 2. I'm going to go Miami 3. I'm going to go Jets 4.
Hey, man. Hey, Will, someone's finally got a bigger pipe dream than me with New England. How you feel about that?
He like to be different. He's trolling.
No, I'm not trolling. I honestly, even though, hey, you spend money in free agency, there's really no telling from that all the time.
Look, it's going to be real hard to win this division when we're going to lose to Buffalo twice, and I don't think anyone else in the division can beat them.
Is Buffalo really good, or is it just like reverse Patriots in the last 20 years? There's nobody else in the division that can challenge them.
Check out Hard Knocks on HBO Max.
Buffalo is good because they finally figured out you got to have a running game without that. We screamed about that 2 years ago. They did.
Yeah.
They took Kansas City to the 14th.
Indeed.
Hey.
And they turned their season around that year.
And guess what? Advantage for the Patriots this year, or may not be. Buffalo's running back just got paid.
Coach, got a burning question for you.
Yes, sir.
If Buffalo doesn't, let's say, make the Super Bowl, how in the hot seat is McDermott? Do you think this is his final year? Do you think he's done?
Yeah.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah.
No. I don't think he's on the hot seat.
You just saw a guy that went 13-3, had one bad season. He was out of it. He went 13-3, 3 years in a row.
This is Buffalo. Buffalo is different.
And Buffalo know that they window can close. They haven't been here since the K-Gun days. So they are itching for it. They're about to open a new stadium. Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody else think McDermott is on the hot seat?
Hey, Benny the Butcher's about to be the new coach. The Butcher coming.
Dale, I honestly do. He's been there since 2017. He's had some rough seasons. He's had some good seasons. But this team's in prime contention with that defense that they got. Good running game. And as Will likes to think, they have a good wide receiving room. If they ain't do something this year by making the Super Bowl at least, he might be done. They want to go a different direction and get something else different in there.
Literally, their problem is Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson.
Quarterback and no help.
That's their problem.
Got a running game. Joe Burrow's got a running game. Lamar's got a running game. They all on the hot seat.
Okay.
From a performance, the quarterbacks obviously the quarterback aren't going anywhere, but from a performance standpoint and the expectations, they're under the microscope. This year can define a lot of things to make or break it.
Sorry, and Patrick Mahomes, for sure.
McDermott been around too long, dog. Like you said, Buffalo building that new stadium, dog.
Since 17, what's that, 9-10 years? Yeah.
Hey, yeah, and all the quarterbacks in that AFC North Division, Coach, I think all but Harbaugh would be in the hot seat this year because I think he's grandfathered into the Ravens job. Everybody else, though, even Tomlin, who's grandfathered into his own job, I think they're tired of mediocrity. Everybody in the AFC North's on notice of you better do something or you're gone.
Harbaugh, he might walk right across the hallway and go in the front office.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. See, but I don't view like Buffalo as just being mediocre. I mean,
it's not them being mediocre. It's just the expectations. That's a damn good roster. You got a top 5 defense, a franchise quarterback coming off of an MVP season, right?
Right. But at what point is the coach the problem here?
Right this year,
right now.
You can bring it around town.
Like this is just circumstance in what's going on. Like you just happen to be in the same conference as every other Jesus quarterback out there. You know, like It's just not your turn yet.
If any of us at our careers, if we're being paid 100%, but we just not delivering the results they're looking for, they're gonna get rid of us. Your time comes, the clock strikes 12 sometimes, and I think this might be it. We were talking about him last year, if I'm not mistaken, being on the hot seat. Yeah, they performed better, but they're not gonna keep wanting to be runner-up. Like, the last thing they want to do is not take advantage of the situation they have right now. New England rebuilds, and New England's running that division. And it's taken 20 years to run the division.
True. Let's play it out then. You're gonna fire him to hire who?
That's a whole different story.
Because to me, you don't run off somebody,
Mike McCarthy,
unless you got somebody in mind that's the next coming.
Hey yo,
you know what? I'm gonna call it now. You know who it's gonna be?
Who's gonna be?
Kyle Shanahan.
Wow.
I'm gonna be real.
Fired McDermott for Mr. Shanahan.
You know it's crazy
because he got fired for doing the same thing McDermott did.
And real quick, just to go off of having this franchise quarterback since 2018, they've only made the conference championship twice and lost both times.
I'm gonna throw a bone out the hat. I'm gonna say the guy that everybody wants to be fired, Mike Tomlin. I'm gonna say Mike Tomlin goes to Buffalo. Give him that team. Give Mike Tomlin that team. That's Super Bowl right there.
I mean, look, if that job comes open, you're gonna have any coach that you want, pretty much.
And that's the thing, though, that if you get a defensive-minded head coach, you need to bring in a very good offensive coordinator to help out that offense. So we'll see exactly how that coaching thing goes, because you've already got a defensive-minded coach in McDermott there. I don't know off the top of my head who the offensive coordinator in Buffalo is right now, because as soon as Dayball left, I don't even know who took over.
Ken Dorsey, he got fired.
Ken Dorsey got fired.
And I don't know. They replaced.
As soon as he got fired, they start running the ball.
Right. Ken Dorsey's like, we don't got Frank Gore out here. We ain't giving the running back to Rob.
Oh, Joe Brady is the coordinator.
So we're gonna see some interesting things from Buffalo this year.
Offense.
Joe Brady hire.
That Joe Brady offense.
I think we got a clash.
2018.
I think we got a clash in the AFC Championship game this year. It's going to be Buffalo versus the Ravens.
So you think time finally runs out on Kansas City?
No, I just think they get caught at the wrong place, the wrong time for once. It's they're at the end of their leash still, in my opinion, and we're waiting for that dime to drop. And I think that this might end up being that year, because you got two guys that are super hungry to get to that pinnacle of their career, in Lamar and Josh Allen. They're tired of having these playoff slips. I think they tighten up. One of them are going to get past them, and the other one's going to get past, I don't know, a team that you're not expecting, like a Denver or Cincinnati, and then they're going to end up clashing in the AFC Championship game, and whoever wins that's going to have to deal with the Eagles.
Do you think Brian Flores is going to get another head coach job?
No.
In college, maybe.
Not in the league. I heard there's more lawsuits out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's more stuff coming out from that. Yeah, so I don't think a head coaching job is going to be in history ever again. Not in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, Dale, you weren't here. I said, hey, watch this. In the next 2 years, I know who the next head coach of LSU is going to be. It's going to be John Gruden. Said that just for you.
Yeah. Look, I honestly don't think Gruden ever goes to college, ever. College is a freaking grind. It's a meat grinder. You never off. You always recruiting.
He ain't never off anywhere.
No.
He's been out.
You get all these in the NFL.
He's been out of head coach forever. He still look like he be working.
He does the quarterback stuff.
I think John Gruden would excel in the college game because of how much he breaks down players. I think he'd find that diamond in the rough type of player. I think he'd be perfect for it.
but I saw what he was rumored as possibly Ole Miss next coach. Either Ole Miss or it was Virginia Tech.
Because that's exactly what you need in college football. You need a guy that lives, breathes, and dies for football. That's John Gruden. He doesn't care that it's a meat grinder or a grindstone that you got to deal with. That's all he does anyway. So why wouldn't he be a perfect fit for it?
You're not doing this. You're not recruiting all the time. He's not about that. There's a difference between watching tape and recruiting. That's a different thing. So. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
We always wrong. Okay.
We'll see. But definitely, I don't see LSU like paying Brian Kelly $60 million to go away, and then being like, "Hey, John Gruden, here's $100 million to come coach." That's not happening. It's not happening. So, let's go around the room now. Jake.
Hey, Took, I was on time for once.
Yes.
Shout out to you guys. Fun tonight. Good topics. Sorry for derailing twice. I had 2 decent questions that I felt like asking. And other than that, thanks for the chat. Chat, you guys were nice tonight.
What's the derail, man? Ain't no derailing, man. You all questions regards to football. You all good, man. I'll go with the 5 stars. I'm already talking here. A list of all, I guess, 360 teams of all sub-football divisions came out today.
Lord.
Westgate Christian, Maine Maritime and New England College are the 2 worst teams in all of college football in the USA. They both reside in New England, and the crazy thing is they both play each other in their first game.
Oh, snap.
It's the shit bowl.
And the crazy thing is most of their varsity teams, because I guess certain teams that they play their JV teams. So their full varsity teams play JV teams of some football schools. This is how crazy New England football is. But that's one thing. And then I seen an interesting list today of the dirtiest teams in the country. And that's based off a few little things, based off penalty yards per game, penalties per game, penalty first downs per game, and penalties per play. Top 5 dirtiest teams: New Mexico, UAB, Toledo, Pittsburgh, and Miami. Tennessee, Mississippi State, and Ole Miss are 8, 9, and 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
and then the list of 20 here. I'll send the list up to you guys after the show.
Weird.
Like it. All right. Will?
Hey, Will, you hear about the new sport called quiet tennis? It's regular tennis, but without all the racket.
Look, I will tell you, I watch women's tennis just for the sounds.
Of course you did. Wow, we're gonna end with the creepiest old man drop.
That's some old man shit right there.
It's pool time, baby. Just slide.
You guys like women volleyball?
No, hey, Dale thinks the beach volleyball is good.
Hey, volleyball is pretty good.
And that guy last week,
it is.
58-year-old followed me. The 58-year-old, I told y'all playing D3 football this year coming up.
Yep.
I gave him a follow and he followed me back. So I'm gonna try to follow the man's season and whatever he puts on his IG. I'm gonna give everybody.
Oh yeah, my bad. Hey, Coach said something about it earlier. Took mentioned it. Shout out to Ohio football. Archbishop Moeller ranked in the top 35. Let's go.
All right. Like it. All right, Coach. All right, what's up?
Yeah, so shout out to my guy, Kevin Doggins, former NFL player. Should be on here with us in the next couple of weeks, ringing the season. He dropped his son off today at the great Texas A&M University, Kingsville. Legacy guy. We always love to see the kids follow the parents' footsteps down there. 2 of my kids did as well. And also, shout out to the great state of Tejas. Rivals came out today. Rivals.com came out with the National High School Football Top 25. Of course, my Duncanville Panthers are number 2. We have 11 Texas schools in the top 25, and we have 4 Texas schools. I'm sorry. We have 4 Texas schools in the top 6. So shout out to the great state of Texas. We ball down here, baby.
Wow. All right. Love it. Love it. High school football. Ramping up, baby.
Hold on. No. That's half of what he's supposed to say. Then we got almost half of the teams in the top 25 are from Texas.
11 of the 25.
And I'm gonna be real. Jerry Jones got connections to about one in Arkansas. I see Brian from Arkansas. I'm gonna consider them Texas. So that's 13. Yeah, Texas. Texas up to something. We gotta start testing Texas players and coaches and all that, because this is unfair.
Yeah, my son went to Bryant, so I've been to. I usually go to their first game. They're usually playing this team in another part of Arkansas. They just kill them every freaking year, but they keep selling out the stadium so they can keep playing the game.
Now, Coach. I know the top 25. You guys got that many schools. I know that's not as that's not as great as it's way better than what I'm about to say. But in the top 300, Ohio's got 23.
And I always tell people, because they always know we got the schools like the Alitos and the South Lake Carol's and stuff like that, or it's the football factory. They always say, well, Duncanville ain't there yet. They've only won 3 state championships. My response always be, we can sign off with this. Not too bad for a basketball school. I'm out.
Not too bad for a basketball school, for real, because their basketball team be balling. You know what I'm saying? They got Anthony Black's little brother over there putting work.
Yes, indeed. All right, everybody. We will be back tomorrow for the chop up. Check us out. Invite a friend. Bring your enemy. Bring your family. Bring everybody.
Stop.
You know why we're going to get nasty? Because
I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.